Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. Right now, I was going to be talking about some Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, and this is really cool. A Batman replica of the Batmobile was made in Ecuador, so we're going to go ahead and talk about that. But before I get into this video, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button. I do a lot of videos similar to this, movie reviews, trailer reactions, trailer breakdowns, stuff like that. So if you're a geek and nerd and you love this stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Alright, so let's get into these Guardians of the Galaxy 2 pictures that dropped sometime today, man. So let's go ahead and look at these. This is going to be, I'm looking at them with you right now. So there's nothing too special about this one here. We got Star-Lord here in the middle. I want to talk about his shirt in a second. I actually really do like his shirt. I like that we get to see both of his elemental guns. Drax, of course, more serious side of Drax, rather. And then we had Nebula. I love Nebula. I love her. I just love how she looks. I just love her character. She's great. I love her. And Gamora. Now, I like the comic book Gamora a lot more. It's going off on a random thing, but I actually love the comic book character Gamora version a lot more because she's a lot more, she has a lot more hurt within her, and she has a lot more vengeance towards Thanos, and a lot more. She's just one of those girls that, like, even Star-Lord. I mean, even here, Star-Lord is afraid of her still, but like everyone else in her area, they know Gamora. They just looking at her in the comic book, she's more fierce. But I love this. I love how she plays Gamora. She does a great job. And also, I just noticed something in the back too. Now we're looking at this right here, as I'm circling right here, is Groot. I totally didn't even notice that. That looks like, wait, hold up. They had a zoom in thing here. Let me see what's going on with that. Oh my God. Yo, that's Groot. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he was like underneath like the wing of their ship or something. They got shipwrecked. I don't know what happened. What's going on in the scene here? I do remember this shirt. He was wearing it when he first encounters Ego. So that's really cool. And I love the shirt too. It looks almost kind of like Russian writing mixed with some type of weird type of South Korean, I guess. That's what it looks like. But it looks really cool. Actually, I really like the shirt. It's like local clothes. It looks cool, man. Look, man, Chris Pratt looks great as Star-Lord. Okay, so let's go into the next picture, which is nothing too special about it, but here we have Yondu, and then we got Rocket facing off with each other. This is from Empire, of course. You see the brand here. I love this, man. This is just really cool, man. The mix between the CGI and the practical stuff in this movie, they do great. I always thought they did a great job on Rocket and how he looks. I think Rocket is one of their best looking characters that they've ever created CGI so far for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So he looks really great. He looks realistic, man. I love this here. Except if I wanted to be nitpicky, I could say that they're not looking each other directly in the eye. It just looks like if he's looking at his nose instead of his eye, and Rocket's looking at his forehead, but that's nitpicky stuff. Alright, so the last picture, I actually saw it, and I want to talk a little bit more about this picture. Kurt Russell as Ego the Living Planet. We get to see another scene of Kurt Russell here as Ego. First of all, this is just talking the amount of lengths of different worlds that we are going to be seeing in the Guardians of Galaxy Volume number 2. There's going to be a lot of worlds that we're going to be going to. There's a lot of places we're going to be going to. I love the colors, how everything looks. It kind of looks, how the coloring and everything here looks. It kind of looks like Thor Ragnarok. Those little stuff with Thor Ragnarok, it was kind of looking like that a little bit. Because if you guys saw the pictures, I did a video on it. Link will be up here, so check that out. Thor Ragnarok. It was really colorful. It was really, really colorful, and which leads me to guess that they're going to be in the same area somehow. Maybe going to be traveling to the kind of have a Guardians of the Galaxy vibe, because you know Guardians of the Galaxy from the last one, it's all colors and everything. If you guys even remember the scene where Chris Pratt, Star-Lord, is taking a shower, and the shower is like, it's not water, the water is like yellow or whatever it was, you know, whatever they're cleaning them with. So it's kind of cool. I love his bracelets here, or gauntlets, or whatever you want to call them, his forearm braces or whatever. It's a really intricate design. I like it. And if you look at it, it matches the shoulder area here, and it also matches, you know, like right down here, and the floor as well. It kind of looks like a zoomed in version, like if you were to go onto a microscope and zoom in on some cells, some skin cells or whatever. It kind of looks like that. It looks like, which kind of, you know, would make sense, because Kurt Russell's playing a living planet. He's playing Ego, the living planet. So my guess is that they're going to be hosting, you know, he's going to be, I guess, because I know Ego can kind of like control things or people or shapeshift or stuff like that. So this maybe is, his human form, obviously, and they're living on, they're all walking on him. I always thought of Ego as a weird, once I did my research on him, I always thought of him as a weird character in a way, but a living planet, the whole concept of it. But I'm interested to see how Marvel and handles this concept with a living planet in Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. #2. I'm really interested to see how they're going to handle the concept. But I love his overall attire. I like how he looks, man. He's looking great, looking good for his age too, man. He doesn't even look too old here, and Kurt Russell's been around for a while, man. He's been around for a while, so aging pretty good there, bro. So it's not a bad attire, man. I like this, man. I like the cloak back here, these little belt, but it just looks great. Looks really good, and I think Kurt Russell was a great choice for Star-Lord's dad, because Chris Pratt and Kurt Russell kind of have similarity a little bit. How the facial features wise and stuff. They kind of have a little bit of similarity there. So that's really cool. I'm interested to see how all of this is going to work. Great. So now I want to talk about this Batman, this was the super fan or Superman Batmobile that they made a replica in 4 months. So these three guys here, let's pull up the pictures. These three guys, they made a Batmobile replica in Ecuador. They have their own store where they build like custom architectural stuff or custom cars and stuff like that, and they built their own Batmobile. It drives and everything. It works. It's really cool. This is a nice small version of the Zack Snyder's Batmobile and Batman vs Superman. Is very reminiscent of that. It looks just like it. Is really, really cool. I love how it looks, man. I've always wanted to drive in one of those. I mean, 4 months, I'm really impressed with these guys that they were able to make something like this within 4 months. I mean, let's look at some more pictures that they got here. Like, this is really seriously dope. This is literally dope. I love this. It looks beautiful. Whether it's street legal or not, I don't know if it's street legal in Ecuador, but but it's cool, man. And let's look here. These are some more behind the scene footage here. This is from BatmanNews.com, where I found of this. Look at this, man. And they said the three of them are hardcore Batman fans. So this is just amazing. It's amazing what people can do with determination and the will to do certain things, man. Let's say, and they got a video. Okay, it says, big thanks to George Lowe for reaching out and sharing a story with Batman News. You can check out some of the video of their replica down below. Guys, it was not intended for this to be a thing, but we're gonna watch it right now. Actually, this is really interesting. So let's pull this up and let's check this out. It's 7 minutes long. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but definitely.
No se trata de una réplica.
I can't understand her, so I'm just gonna scroll through. That's really cool, man. Best fight scene for DC ever so far.
Hay varias cosas interesantes que rescatar de este tanque de acero, y la primera es que no necesitamos viajar lejos para conocerlo, pues muy cerca de Guayaquil, en un taller ubicado en el cantón Durán, encontramos la fantástica reproducción. Otro detalle importante es que quienes lo construyeron fue un grupo de ecuatorianos.
This is just so
que
cool
esta
to
tremenda
watch.
máquina está causando sensación en todo el Ecuador y que no le pide favor al original. Aunque todo inició hace 2 años,
Wow.
fue solo hace 4 meses cuando Andrés, Jorge y todo su equipo de colaboradores se puso a trabajar en este proyecto para presentarlo el mismo día del estreno de la película de los superhéroes de DC Comics.
They got the gun and everything. Wow.
Jorge Lord.
All right, I'm gonna stop it there. I want to watch the rest of that video later. That whole video, man. But that's dope. For real. Wow. I have my doubts on the high speed. I wonder what the high speed will be, though. What's the actual high speed of it? I don't think it might go that fast, though. Because I was looking through to see they give like specs of the engine and everything like that, but I don't really see any specs on the engine. They said a team of 15 people Okay, so the 3 guys had the idea, and these 15 people here came up and they built it together. So that's really cool, guys. This is really awesome. I'm very impressed with what's going on with this stuff, man. This is really cool, man. I would just want to have one of that just to be parked in front of my house. I don't even need to drive it. I don't care. The thing looks like it goes like only like 10 miles an hour though. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, man. Leave your comments down below, man. What are your thoughts on the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, the images, and this Batman footage here? I probably should have made that a separate video, but it just so happened I did it in this one. So thank you so much for watching till the end, man. Ring that notification bell on your way out. I got a couple big announcements in the next video, so look out for that video, okay? Clockmaster out. Arrgh!